Maybe they are, because we've seen some pretty good arguments these days, but we're definitely seeing the evolution of Shuma-Gorath, and it's pretty excellent.
Yeah, for sure. I think, honestly, in this matchup outside the 99-second mark, Shuma's going to have a pretty good time against Hulk. He has a 5-frame low with that medium that is a 2-hit, so it'll beat out the armor, as well as Mystic Stare, Standing Heavy, several other things to beat out the armor. And having access to Dormammu Dark Hole and Dante Jam Session should help him keep Hulk in check whenever he's trying to apply that pressure. As we can see him trying to establish that pressure right now, then backing up and just going right into a Gamma Wave.
2 to Max got that beast mode team, though. This team is disgusting. Oh, I was about to say, I don't really know what assist Nova's playing with, and right as he does the gravimetric pulse. That's pretty interesting. It's kind of like a version of the Evo winner, right, from Cane Blue River. Oh, nice command grab, and we get the jump combo. Nicely done, 2 to Max. You didn't know his team before. I don't think that you will forget in the future.
Yeah, definitely not. I already had some trauma from playing against Luna with this Nova Hulk shell yesterday. As we can see, Hulk getting the kill on Dormammu right now and reading the double jump on incoming Spiral, trying to stay safe. And unfortunately, he threw him right down into the drones. We're going to see an X Factor into Snapback, but a reaction Gamma Crush into X Factor, and that's going to be it for Spiral. As 2 to Max takes game 1.
That's nasty, right? And there is kind of some synergy with the Hulk Nova, which is comedic. Because it's so unexpected, right? But they do have some funny little things. And
he actually just typed in chat that he has the wrong Nova assist, so he has to let it rock though, as assist lock happens with the winner.
I was gonna say I usually see it with the ground bounce because you get a lot of extension out of that, but that's funny. He kind of makes it work anyways, at least for a round.
And you can see Spiral using that Mystic Stare in this matchup, trying to get those onto Hulk. Detonates after 3 seconds, goes away if Shuma gets hit. But Hulk is going to be clapping in the air when it detonates. It's going to be a free hit as it puts him in soft knockdown. Great confirm, great combo. Managed to get the full combo. Going to be going into the Chaotic Flame here. The eyes are going to detonate right afterwards. This is going to let him get the double Dark Matter, but the first one is going to do it as he builds 2 charges with the reds. Possibly get that blue set up for a Volcano afterwards.
Thank you, Schizo, for the resub. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. I'm sure we'll see a couple of those this evening. Spiral running away with this one, though. Sentinel can definitely make the comeback. We have 4 meters on deck. That is so mean. There's so many buttons that are layered into that. Wowie, wowie, wowie.
Oh, got hit with the skillet there. Always have to respect that. 2 to Max on the way right now, trying to make the Sentinel comeback. Unfortunately, does not time his incoming properly, and Spiral gets the air throw with Dormammu, goes into the MTV Cribs, the Dark Dimension, to take game 1 and tie it up.
And thank you, Deb, for the subscription with the Prime. Everybody who drops the Prime on this channel, thank you so much, because you only get one. It's a great place to park it for a month. It's going to a great cause, buying Tong's pants. Remember, at 1,000 subs, finally we can buy Tong pants. Pants appropriate enough for his lifestyle. We're almost there,
I think the new stretch goal after we get him some pants will be getting him a mattress that'll actually let him get some real sleep.
Yes, that's the stretch goal. That's the 2,000 sub goal. But for now, we are closing in. Thank you so much, guys. I think we're over 700 subs on the TNS channel. That's pretty fantastic. Oh, just jumps up and meets him in the air and almost converts off the drone's assist. He does actually get to change back to the proper Nova assist now. That's nice. But we have some neutral here. It's funny. You normally expect Shuma-Gorath to have the advantage on the projectile refreshing. But Gamma Wave kind of does the same thing, right? So you can't really trade Mystic Ray with Gamma Wave. You have to make something happen.
Yeah, for sure. Unfortunately, wasn't able to get that full punish. The Standing Heavy did get covered by the drones. If he had gone into low into Crouching Medium, he would have been able to stay under the drones. But Dormammu now has a space, which is absolutely terrifying. Getting the charges built up, teleporting out of the corner. Hulk takes the bait. And 2 to Max is in a world of hurt right now as Hulk is about to get chipped out. Can he land? He cannot, so he cannot get the Gamma Crush to save himself from the chip out from Chaotic Flame. And Nova gets the choke, though.
Yeah. Doesn't spin X Factor, so I don't really know how we're going to end this. He goes to the reset. That's a 2 to Max classic, actually. That's an Infrit classic. Shouts to Infrit. So now we get to pick up the put down. It's going to cost 2 still. Just barely. And we bring Nova back in? Yes, we do. But we lose our setup. And Shuma actually gets out. Shuma with Dante. James, what is this
Mystic
interaction?
Smash that's going to be invincible after, for a very long time after the flash, but goes into Devil Trigger just to stay safe. Try to get Dante on point, try to take advantage of that Mystic Raven.
Oh, didn't believe in the confirm. Spiral actually creating some space here now. But Dante can get those normals out and fight. No, living legend. Legendary support. Thank you for the 24 months on a 19-month streak. Thank you so much, living legend.
Spiral not able to take advantage of the pressure right now, getting locked down by the Sentinel drones on incoming. Sorry, in the neutral, and then Shuma end up eating a low on incoming. I did not see that. Remora said that Infrit tweeted the other week that he wanted to start playing.
Cool. Nice. More Nova players. Bring them on. Why not? It's time. If you're thinking about getting into Marvel 3, if you played Marvel 3 before and you just want to play it again, either way, great time to do it. I've been doing it. You've been doing it. Everybody's been doing it. Nice extension there. This is going to actually kill Shuma. No, he gets out on the last hit. A little greedy there. Could have just done the meter. Just spent it. And now we're going to have a situation where...
Love this extension.
Yeah, that is a great extension. And we built some charges, so now we're just playing lane. Oh, mercy.
I think he already committed to the cancel on the Dark Matter there. Teleports and perfect DHC from 2 to max, going into the high-speed tackle to get the punish on that. X-Factoring in response as well, trying to get the kill. Unfortunately, drops the combo. Dormammu's going to live for a second, but he'll be able to block. Chaotic Flame is going to get the punish. Psych, Gamma Crush.
Good sequence of events there for 2 to max, and now Dormammu's bleeding, gets hit low. So we have an incoming situation on Shuma. Wow, Shuma just fights out and hits both characters. They're both so large. Wow. And picks up off the jam session. Nicely done by Spiral. You gotta kill this character. Please kill the character. Yes. LT, 7-month streak, 14-month subscription. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Good to see you tonight. Oh,
Hyper Mystic Smash is going to eat that alive. Going into the Devil Trigger, I like this. Going to be able to convert very easily because of the hard knockdown. Just go straight into the Volcano Beehive. Tries to set up an Acid Rain into Mystic Ray setup. Unfortunately, 2 to max was on his 1s and 2s there with his defense. Let's push into the corner, though.
Stingered out, man. You got stingered out. Yikes. But 2 to max got really scrambly. I think just going too fast for Dante. If you just slow it down there and look for a moment to punish, you don't really just want to like swing with all of his buttons. I know it's Nova, but I don't know. Pretty rough situation. Leads to a dead character, but now he's making it happen with Sentinel. Spins the last meter. This is, it's not barely going to be enough. Just runs him down. Respect. Respect. Jump S. Looking for it. I like it. 2 to max was still playing well though. It was a good look.
This isn't going to actually be it for Sentinel. Yep, he barely lives. Could have tried to chip him out with the Reverb Shock, but I definitely like the Rainstorm with the Mystic Ray instead.
That big old dude. Chip damage away from losing. It's almost impossible for Sentinel to get out of that, but he did try. Respect it. And he was playing with purpose all the way through the end. It didn't work out, but he was hunting. And unfortunately now, okay, well, he gets out, so that's good, because Hulk probably could have died there. What do we get here? Snap! Really?
And it was Sentinel, which caused a delay, but unfortunately tried to get a little fancy with the aerial Mystic Smash on the pressure, R drive, and then manages to buy enough time for Hulk to come back in, and has Shuma cornered right now.
Oh. Nice throw.
Great command throw.
That was so good. That's gonna be enough. That's more than enough. Oh, you see the simple?
Yeah. Chaotic Flame here. No, we're going for the Stalking Fire. I'm not sure if that'll chip out. Yeah. Purification will, though.
Oh, okay. All right. Nicely done from Spiral. Keeping it nice and active, but not able to convert the combo. 2 to max gets out with the Nova. Speed tackle. That'll flush the assist, but we don't get the conversion on Dormammu, who is escaping. The spells are charged. We have a few. Now we have fully charged.
Oh,
and we
teleported with the liberation.
Nicely done, right? They were scheming for that the entire time. Nicely done, Spiral. Best option to look for there if you're a Dormammu. Now we just got to control Sentinel and get the hit. Oh boy. Unfortunate for 2 to max.
Gonna be able to team super here because he has Shuma in the middle, and that's gonna be it. Spiral takes it 3-2 over 2 to max.
That was a great set.
I was really hoping to
set.
see Spiral keep the drones in check. It looked like he was having a lot of issues with that in the middle of the match with Dante on point.
Even the mighty Remora is stunned. Was not expecting Doom Shuma, so this is an interesting take. I like Vergil Shuma. Yeah, you were talking about that before, right? That's the KBR and the okay, St. Valentine. All right, chill.
And St. Valentine decided to rock with the Resident Evil team that we've seen previously as well, Wesker, Chris, Jill. Manages to get the hit on Vergil. Dr. Doom going to be coming in. I'm going to be honest, I honestly am not that big of a fan of the Dr. Doom Shuma shell, so I'm hoping to see something here that'll change my mind. But right now it looks like Sickabus is taking a beating right now. Shuma getting snapped in. Interesting. I believe Dr. Doom is Sickabus's newest character on his team, so he's definitely probably... sorry, St. Valentine is gambling on the fact that possibly that Dr. Doom is Sickabus's weakest character, and we'll have to make that comeback with Dr. Doom should Shuma die.
Oh my goodness, look at this.
Bust out super to time out the level 3. Going to be going into the bust out to the grenade launcher with Chris. Trying to create that space at the moment. Dr. Doom is going to have to find a way in. Calling in Shuma is not going to be a favorable exchange because of Magnum.
This is super goofy. Oh, we actually get a conversion there? That is so lucky. We didn't spin X Factor, so Chris is certainly not going to die. What do we do with this? We snap. Who are we bringing in? Get a nice little mix up there. You used to do that, right?
Yeah, I never actually did the, I believe that's called the paradigm, where you do the forward foot dive into air dash down back. I never actually learned the timing for it, I'll be honest. But I used to do a lot of stuff. Shout out to Pink Lemonade. Actually, when I first picked up Dr. Doom, he put out a lot of incoming mix-ups with Doom Shuma when I asked. Unfortunately, does not get the charge, though. Got to be a little more careful about the timing with that. Got to be able to command throw that. Oh, didn't command throw it. Might have gotten a little too antsy. That was a super jump.
Crazy. This is getting so crazy. This is super hairy right now. He's doing exactly what he needs to, though. There's no reason to risk it, right? You just jump around, stay out of the angles that Shuma-Gorath can do anything in. Play it super lame. And so we didn't get to see too much yet, but the Team Resident Evil putting in a little bit of work for St. Valentine. We have a lot of meat up front on the team with Wesker and Chris, so we can take some damage here. We can take some damage. Oh, optimal for the sick of this. Oh, we go for a mix-up maybe.
Throwing the round trip, teleported out of the corner, expected from St. Valentine, and got the punish, but did not finish.
So he chases it down and gets the air throw kill. The glasses are on, but the X Factor is expired. So we're back to regular Wesker. We do block the super, so now we're at a bar from Sickabit. We're just down to the Doom Shuma shell, but it does seem like, thank you, JasonKido, for the sub. Another Twitch primer. And also saw you in the bracket. I was mistaken. But yeah, it definitely does seem like the stiffness so far is being exploited by St. Valentine, but it's not over for Sickabus. He still has X Factor. A couple touches away from doing the Doom thing.
Yeah, trying to create some screen control at the moment with the photon shot, and St. Valentine gets around it, manages to land the air throw. It's going to probably get...
Come on now. Come on now. How about that? How about that combo? Oh, boy, with the lag. Yo, with the grenade? Okay. All right. St. Valentine, you're going crazy. St. Valentine, you're going crazy, baby. Let's go, baby. Let her rip. That's what I love to see on the Friday night. Come on. Come on. Show me some power level in these teams, man. You can pull up with the goofy Resident Evil team. Show me some power level. Yeah. That's sick. I love to see that.
Switch into the plasma beam to get more ground control. One thing that makes it a bit of an issue with Hidden Missiles and Mystic Ray as your 2 assists is a lot of times you don't have something that allows you to get the proper control. Vergil generally has to do that himself with his big normals, and having some ground control with something like Plasma Beam will allow him to get set up with more with something like Mystic Ray. As you can see, a Helmbreaker right off the start, the X Factor.
Hey, that was crazy. That was crazy. Shout out to St. Valentine. Oh, okay. I see you, Sigabis. That was nice. So, deciding to just rock it out with the Dr. Doom. I mean, everybody was surprised to see the pick. But, you know, it's winner's bracket. If you're just going to have fun, learn a new team, why not run it out winner's bracket? You're going to have another life left. But you're still not out of this match. We have spent X Factor at the expense of almost killing Wesker. Gets out alive, and we hard tag in Jill. This is interesting. I like the idea of the double point. So now we get Jill in, and we're kind of depending on Chris for our neutral. This is so bizarre, isn't this? Like, our neutral assist is Chris machine gun.
Has to go for the mix-up, gets the overhead. Gonna be it probably for Shuma's. Oh, never mind, Cosmic Weight. But Vergil raw tags in, manages to block in time, so won't be able to get the X Factor confirmed to take care of Vergil here. Spiral Swords come out with Mystic Ray. Trying to set up that pressure right now. Goes into another Spiral Swords, but we're going to see a bust out here that's going to knock him out of the... Oh, never mind. He's able to block in time. Trying to establish that pressure with the round trip. And he manages to get the hit with Plasma.
My days. Sigabit's putting away one character. That's a start, but now we need to get the second. Now we have a hit. This is going to do so much damage, even with the hard tag. So we got to get more, but it's looking pretty good. We get the reset. No conversion. Still have the corner, though. Chris just wiggling in the neutral, just making it uncomfortable, staying close, get both characters. Oh, and we X Factor. That was a little strange. We didn't get the full conversion, but Sigabis was looking good there for a minute. Now it's getting a little out of hand. We have spent the meter, so we need to make something happen here. That's the second time we go for it, the second time it hits, and now this time we actually confirm. Are we going to kill? We have Vergil. Nicely done.
Into the Photon Ray, this should be it. Only one bar needed, but doesn't decide to elect going into Vergil. Tries to keep the incoming mix-up. Maximum Wesker comes out. It's going to hit Dr. Doom. It's going to be a lot of damage, but won't kill. Can we get the chip? Oh, Rontek's in a Vergil. Love to see it. The gunshot is not going to hit Vergil. The Spiral Swords are going to eat it up as the pressure established.
Not again. Stop. Stop. Come on.
Second and third time is the charm.
Okay. I was pretty high up on the second time. Now the third time, I just feel bad. Now the third time, I just feel bad.
I mean, it's safe on block if they manage to read it correctly because of the round trip, but that put Doom down to Pixel because it eats up all your red health when you raw tag, so you have to be very mindful of that if you have raw tag setups for your team.
Ooh, that was nice. Sick abyss. Meaty setup that covered a lot of options on the reset, and now we get the hard tag into Dr. Doom, so this is going to be an efficient kill. We do have Shuma. Is there an extension here? We went for one. I see it. I see it. We don't get it, though, so now Wesker's out, and we have a chance to maybe get Chris or Jill in, so... Wesker looking in a bad spot, actually. We need to do something here. He could die to the next DAC, and in fact, he will.
Chris does have 3 bars, though. We're going to see the X Factor here to try to get rid of Chris. We're not. We're just going to try to chip him away at that 1.1 mil health, but we got a happy birthday scenario going on with the Magnum and the grenade launcher. St. Valentine unfortunately dropping it in the same exact situation. X Factoring right after the first grenade. I'm not entirely sure what the follow-up is supposed to be there.
It seems like they're trying to get a jump OTG into some extension, but just missed it a couple of times now. And in fact, this is so bad because Sycabus is able to just drain the entire life out of Chris there. And now the hits are just going to keep coming because what do? You really just, you have to hold everything. Vergil has the meter. You just need one, right? You need one to bully an entire character. And yeah, you could take like a huge risk. You could hard tag again. You could do a level 3, but nah. Yeah, you're dead. Now you're just Jill with no X Factor, so this is even harder. Sick Abyss in a great place to make this happen. Okay. That easy. 2-2. Oh, it falls out. It doesn't matter. 2-2 ties it up. I still think what St. Valentine was showing in the first games was really, really sharp. We saw, like, obviously the super crispy stuff. We just need to tighten it up. The neutral's been okay, but a little tighter. Respect the bully when they're in bully mode. And don't be afraid, you know, to remember your health is a resource too. So watch your characters.
Yeah, Sickabiss's adjustment to switching to Plasma Beam has actually seemed like it's really helped. He's been able to trap Wesker in the air with his buttons, force him to fall into the Plasma Beam as he's teleporting. Seeing a double X Factor here, manages to get the hit on Wesker because of the Mystic Ray mix-up. Keeps him in the corner, raw tags into Dr. Doom. This is going to be running out all the X Factor. Oh, actually goes into the TAC. No. I'm not sure if that was intentional, but it's going to still do the job.
Maybe not intentional, but even worse, right?
Yep. Hit him with the double mix-up, the patented Vergil incoming. First, a Mystic Ray makes it a lot easier. Oh, gets hit with the flamethrower there, saves himself from the perfect.
So hard. This is so hard now for Chris. It's the same exact situation. Vergil really only needs 1 meter, and you can just bully the hell out of a character like Chris. And now he's got 3. So whereas last game, at least St. Valentine had the meter advantage. But now Sickabus is just loaded. And in fact, this bulldozes right through the alpha counter. Vergil, oh my god, continuing the pressure. Nice blocks from Sickabus, or from St. Valentine, excuse me. But is it even going to matter? There's so much chip damage on the table right now. What can Jill even do here? Really?
The opponent beyond imagination, I would think, is the only thing. But even with a bust-off super, Spiral Swords is going to come out of blocks then as soon as Vergil lands, and will actually hit her on the landing.
Hello.
Can't do much with that. Raw tags into the Shuma.
Uh-oh, come on now. Not with the raw jump-in Street Fighter combo. And all right, we got some jump loops here. Full extension.
Has to snap in Vergil.
I like it. Oh, getting goofy with it. Okay. I like this. I like this. This is how you have to win from here. You have to get super weird. You got to do 100 snapbacks. You don't let Vergil get out. That actually kind of is a gift a little bit, I think.
Goes into the Mystics there.
Vergil could have just punked on Jill. What? Sickabus is going crazy. Sickabus doesn't care. Sickabus is just trolling.
Needs to get the hit and
they are super trolling
out, but no.
Yeah, unfortunate turn of events for St. Valentine, but well done by Sickabus with the switching up on the assist, switching up on the play style, able to bulldog through.
I don't remember what the Gamma assist is for Skrull. Is that Orbital Grudge?
That is Stone Smite. No.
Stone Smite was Alpha.
You're correct. No, dude. No, that is a good question. We're gonna find out. I guarantee it. I guarantee it won't take long. Forget the Nemesis extension. Oh, JDog, buddy. Okay, I respect it. Go right into the optimal stuff. This is the Giants of Science, baby. This is what he does. The lab monster.
Right off the bat.
I believe also top 8 at Texas Showdown this year, which is pretty typical for them. Oh, just fights out of it. Ready for the Super-Skrull. Clean punish. Gonna be a dead character. Wow. Did you see that? Did you see that nice little adjustment there?
Yeah, for sure. And then we're going to see what kind of adjustment's going to come out of here. Seeing the hard drive way over the Whip Gamma Tornado attempt. Going to be going into the Hyper Sentinel force. I'll be able to get the confirm, though. Hulk trying to fight for space right now as he just knocks him with the Gamma Charge.
Dead. Ugly Face. Ugly Face comes in. Don't tag in the Plasma Storm. Yeah. Man, just like that. That's pretty quick. But both of these teams have that potential to do this to one another. So I'm not really surprised if it should swing the other way. We're going to get a confirm here. Oh, but the drones actually save us. Oh, my. Bruh, reset to command grab into the hard tag optimal stuff? Okay. Okay.
Manages to stay meter efficient, too. Still has his bar.
Giants of Science, baby. All right, Super-Skrull gets out. I want to see the Super-Skrull work. Come on, baby. Let's go. What do you do here, Skrull, though?
Honestly, I think trying to possibly I was gonna say maybe try to find a rolling hook to snipe the Sentinel right now, but you do have to be worried about the Hulk armor with Gamma Charge. We did try to see some Orbital Grudge in the first game as he whiffed it, and then the window on Orbital Grudge's one hit of super armor is actually not that big. So Gamma Charge is I think, significantly larger and was able to beat it out. StaticGorilla, unfortunately, getting walloped right now by this radioactive gargantuan absolute unit known as the Incredible Hulk.
Bro, take a breather, Gorilla. Come on. Come on, Static. You're in there. You're in there. You just need one more. Oh, perfect. I love it. The disrespect. You're down 0-2. Don't let him get away for free. Don't let him just start flexing. Get in there. Hit him in the mouth. Okay, you have a reset attempt. I like it. Oh, he's patient, and now we get the punish. Let's go, StaticGorilla, fighting back. I want to see more games.
Going into Supernova, finally gets a character off the board. Hulk coming in right now, having to deal with the...
Oh, it's Tenderizer.
Oh, it's Tenderizer. Okay.
Beautiful. And nice conversion, too. That was a great sequence all around. Okay, let's go, baby. Oh, StaticGorilla with the optimal stuff, and the reset. Let's go fight back, StaticGorilla. Kill this Hulk. Please kill this Hulk. Do not drop this combo. Yes. Now we got a fight. Now we got an absolute fight. Just Sentinel by himself.
Free X Factor sets up the drones. Fighting in the corner right now, gets hit by the dolphin kick on his big old metal head. You know it's going to be taking game 3. StaticGorilla gets on the board with a perfect.
This could be a match. We're about to see. StaticGorilla gets dunked here? Nah. But if we see... Oh...
Won't be able to get the confirm.
Look at him just standing there, dude. He's terrifying. Nemesis. He's just standing there staring at him. We get the jump loop extension, and we add in the Hulk for an extra little sauce. This is going to be a dead Nova. Oh, man. Super-Skrull is going to be on the run again. Is he going to be able to get anything going? Oh, he's so close. JDog keeping all the pressure on him. We find a throw. What do we do with this? Okay. Very optimal. I like this. Ice and Fire with the resub. Thank you so much, Ghost SFO. Thank you so much for the raid.
Ooh, love it.
Shout out to Spartan. Woohoo. He actually lets him out, and the Sentinel gets a hard drive. So we missed the OTG. That's good. Tales of Mystery, thank you so much for the resub. 23 months of support to the channel. And X Factor, Super-Skrull just gets the conversion like that. Sentinel's dead. Sentinel's dead? That's the core of the team. Yo, he went crazy with that.
Mix-up got the throw. We'll be able to convert off of this because he's Nemesis.
Come on, son. That was spicy. He threw him back into the corner, so he got the full conversion, and now it's just down to Sentinel. That's not what we wanted. That is not what we wanted. That's going to be
punished.
Yikes. He's going to do so much damage.
I think he's dead.
Bro, is he dead?
He's absolutely dead. There was enough of X Factor for that to close it out, but even without the X Factor, he was going to be within chip damage, I think.
So, so prevalent anymore. As less people played the game, there was less reason to play Wolverine. So, as it went on, that was kind of where we moved on to. And now we're seeing Dormammu, Point, Phoenix, Anchor, Mirrors.
Phoenix getting snapped in on SaltySarlacc side. It looks like, I think we might have the... Do we have the name switched in? I'm not entirely sure. I think we saw Noel playing the Dormammu Morrigan. No, sorry. Noel definitely plays Doom in the middle. Yeah, Noel snapped in Phoenix. Unfortunately, Phoenix got back out. Dormammu on point again. And I'm going to love this so much. I love Dormammu so much.
This is definitely your kind of match, man. Shout out to Captain Joe for the resub. Thank you so much. This is an interesting match for a lot of reasons because we already see the Morrigan building the Phoenix, right? This was the Mothman matchup, right? They played like timeouts at Evo, Noel versus Mothman. So we saw this, and this went super long. These matches went super long, and in every match, the player that had MODOK Morrigan was able to get to 5 meters almost instantly. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, right now though, Noel is doesn't even have his 3rd bar yet, so we're gonna see Dark Phoenix pop here. Don't think Dormammu is gonna be able to well, I don't know if Doom will actually be able to give enough meter to Phoenix before Phoenix will have the chance to pop. So we might see, actually, I take that back. Noel is definitely going to have enough meter for Phoenix here. We're going to see the classic, the thing that everyone hated back in vanilla, possibly the mashing of the feathers. Popping X Factor here, but SaltySarlacc does have 5 bars already. Noel goes for the feather mash and actually ends up taking the game with a TK trap. Going into the next game, Dormammu manages to get the air throw, setting up the hidden missiles with the purification. It's going to be a lot of extra damage and chip damage. Does get the teleport though, right in between the pillars. That's going to be X Factor into a happy birthday. Purification into chaotic flame. Dormammu won't be dead here unless we go into finishing shower. Oh, we're just actually we're going to steal the bar. No, we're not. Try to go for the Shadow Blade to finish it off. Try to set up the anti-Phoenix tech afterwards. But Dormammu's going to be making it rain. Already back to 4 bars. Gets killed by a raw tag into Dormammu. Has 1 blue, 1 red at the very least.
We're pretty close. We're about half of the way to the final meter for Noel, and that will actually get us there. What is the decision here? What do we do? Do we kill both of these? Oh, it actually doesn't. OTP doesn't hit both. Well, I mean, we have X Factor on one side, we don't on the other. This is so strange because really it's just going to be whatever damage SaltySarlacc hits is, you know, going to lead to the pop, and then you're pretty much giving the momentum to Noel Brown because he has X Factor still. So you kind of just want to let your character die, and then you are in a still kind of a bad situation here. This is just actually terrible. SaltySarlacc is just disintegrated, even though he got Phoenix pretty quick. Okay.
Popping the X Factor here. This is what he was going to be saving it for. Goes for the.
Not that teleport.
Got a little antsy with the teleport. Tried to, I think just a hair later, and the fireballs would have been right on top of SaltySarlacc, so he wouldn't have been able to get that clean punish there. But it worked out in his favor, their favor, as they take game 1 tied up. Get another happy birthday on Noel's side. Doing a lot of damage.
It's almost
here to
like the momentum barely matters, bro. It's just, it's so explosive. It's so explosive. Like, it's kind of like, it's such a. An abnormal Marvel match pacing. So we have a small window here where Noel can actually kill Phoenix before she gets it, and that's it. That is huge. That's huge. Okay, thank God. Come on, mercy.
3-rate Big Bang does a lot of damage and doesn't give too much meter because it is 1 single hit. Actually, it might be 3 hits. I can't remember. But anyways, regardless, it's not enough hits to grant that much meter on SaltySarlacc's side, and Noel was able to kill him before Phoenix transformed.
Okay, gets out. So now Noel is down a meter, and it's harder for him to get the meter. SaltySarlacc with the conversion. Don't spin. Of course we don't. Really? What? He got crossed up. Yeah. Oh boy. Really? Just air dashes in. Finds 2 characters. Builds the 5. I kind of like this. Why not? I mean, you can spin 1 here, and you're pretty much pressuring the life bars all the way out. But it is Dormammu, so he does pretty cleanly escape the Astral Vision timer here. And now our Dormammu has the Doom behind him and the space. And you're not inclined to spend another meter. Yeah, really, that didn't get too much done, did it?
A lot of dark matter out of Noel. I would really like to see maybe some flame carpets on those pressures just to stay plus and try to get a little additional chip damage with a little additional meter gain. He's making it work though. Dark Phoenix gets popped here. Dormammu missed the chance, could have gone into Chaotic Flame, but instead whiffed the launcher.
Boy. What?
Dark Phoenix is about to get chipped though. Hasn't popped the X Factor yet. Finally does, but ends up eating a beam.
The Dark Phoenix teleports tonight.
Teleports behind, dodges the Shadow Servant. Shadow Servant gets hit by missile, no confirm, and makes it rain. Dormammu dies, but won't be able to get the confirm for Morrigan to kill her. She's still alive. Phoenix comes in.
Nicely done.
Noel takes it with a TK overdrive.
That is a really bizarre matchup.
We're gonna see. Are we seeing Ryu on point here, possibly to combat the really bad matchup between Deadpool and Morrigan?
I guess, yeah. I mean, that's the thing. Zenpool is got to be thinking outside the box. No, we actually stick with the Deadpool, so
Might have been a Malik shield tech.
I was about to say, good call. I forget what it's called, but of course you would never forget.
Oh no, I was trying to remember it last month, and I remembered it right after after the conversation transition. But yeah, Deadpool trying to find a spot right now, trying to get under this Morgan shenanigans, sending out all these Soul Fists, trying to clear the screen right now. Zenpool is actually able to get a little bit of chip damage, and here comes the Astral Vision. This is what makes the matchup so problematic for Deadpool. In addition to each bullet only being 1 durability point versus the Soul Fist 5. 5 bullets takes to nullify 1 fireball. Laying the fruit on the ground, as Static Alpha would put it. Here comes the Soul Drains.
It is tempting, isn't it? You see that grenade on the ground, you're like, ah. Moth to a flame, ah. Maybe I'll go get blown up on it, ah. Deadpool almost have half health for the Deadpool right now. But almost up a meter, so not all bad. We have to get Morgan a little bit lower, though, to kill with the super, and unfortunately we're not going to get there. Morgan just falls down, finds a confirm on Deadpool. That's a dead character.
Joni getting the Soul Drain right now. Gonna be a lot of meter right now. I believe it's 3,000 points for every Soul Drain. 10,000 points being 1 bar. So it's about 3/10 of a bar whenever a Soul Drain lands. Here comes the Shunku Hadouken, though. It's gonna hit Dr. Doom. Gonna be a lot of damage, and on Morgan as well. Dr. Doom already down to half of his life. Ryu's about to be chipped out, though.
He's cooked. He's cooked, man. It's gonna be up to Akuma to find some assist snipes here. Or you get a really early kill on Morgan, and you start working through that already vaporized Dr. Doom health bar. That's gonna be a good one. Pretty close.
Won't be able to get the
You can't call him again. He's dead. You call him again, he's dead.
Didn't
Doesn't
go
matter.
for the air throw there. Tried to wait for the landing and actually ended up getting mixed up by the shell kick. Always got to be worried about that with Morgan.
Ooh, gets out. One more chance.
Oh, that's going to be it for Dr. Doom. Shadow Blade to stay above it. X Factor to stay safe.
Wait a minute, Joni.
A real treat right now. No Astral Vision pop just yet. Has to be very careful about the timing on it. Akuma can punish it with the Go Hado Super. Goes into the Fireball Super to stay safe. Demon flips over with the palm. Doesn't whiff. Oh, gets the overhead though.
Come on.
And X Factorless Vergil coming in.
Face. Does it anyways. He did. Wow. Did you say to the Helmbreaker? How many times have we seen that? Helmbreaker. OTG. Super. Is it Joni or Johnny? Someone's got to know in the chat. Who's the training partner in here? Someone's lurking in the chat that knows. I need to know. I need some details. I need some details on who we're seeing on the left side of the screen here. 'Cause they're putting in work against Zenpool right now.
The answer is yes. Thanks, Arithmetic.
John.
Aeonian says Johnny. Okay.
Some patterns here.
The Astral Vision is out, though. Johnny's going to have to try to find a way to wall Zenpool in. Zenpool fighting his way back, but gets locked back down with the missiles. Rapid Slash coming out, not going to do anything. Gets hit by the low into the quick work. Confirm with the Tatsu. That's going to be it for Morgan.
Okay, so we have a little bit of momentum going for us this time. Wow, just goes for the raw read. I like it. We can kind of fight Dr. Doom here. This is easy. We don't have 2 meters on deck yet for Johnny, so no super. Just holding the neutral space with the shots. This is what you want to do. Hadouken assist. Oh my god, it's so slow. It actually ends up being a combo breaker. That is amusing.
Going right now with the Photon Array, trying to get Rapid Slash to push Deadpool to the corner. Matchup is not great for Dr. Doom, but if he can wall Deadpool in the corner, the matchup can shift a little more in his favor situationally. Drops another Photon shot. Deadpool is just going under and over, avoiding everything, and the standing heavy into quick work confirm on the Vergil raw tag. Oh, hits him with the Xbox Live, the cross-up overhead. Vergil's going to go down here with no meter, but Zenpool's X-Factor is running out as Johnny's level 3 X-Factor Doom.
This could still happen. It's pretty hard. It could still happen. I have seen a Cinco come back. Okay, never.
Got hit with the happy trigger though, and that's gonna do it. Zenpool takes game 1, tying it up.
Yeah, I think once you get past the Morrigan, that's really the problem, right? That if you can survive, if you can outlast the grind that is the Morrigan and Deadpool matchup, then you have some potential because Doom really doesn't get a lot done. So it's up to Joni at that point to get Vergil in and work the missiles in or the patterns from there. But escaping the Morrigan is pretty much essential.
Deadpool right now trying to stall out this Astral Vision. Morrigan has about 60% of a bar right now, and will be able to certainly get that bar as she manages to get hit with the shell kick. Drops the combo, but does have the bar for the Astral Vision. Deadpool right now just trying to layer things out, trying to get those bullets on her face, prevent her from getting that Soul Fist out. It's just to get a super, that's going to be a lot of damage. Are we going into the Shinku Hadoken? Possibly going to kill her. She has 950k. Oh, barely gets out. Shadow Servant into the Photon Array. Morrigan alive, just needs to stall right now. I would not worry about trying to go in right now, especially against Ryu. His big ugly feet have some pretty big priority.
So this is the neutral that Joni wants, and we're just building meter, right? You sit in the top corner, you be annoying, you call the Morrigan Dark Harmonizer, you build meter. But the Deadpool changes that dynamic. You can't really just do that with the guns that literally shoot into that direction. So I like the adjustment there, putting on a little bit of pressure, getting another Dark Harmonizer. We're almost at 2 meters now. But the Dr. Doom is bleeding. He's definitely lost some health. I'm gonna say we're gonna think about Astral Vision at some point. Joni thinks it's the time to go for it now.
Yeah, Morrigan almost got all her health back at that point, so it seemed a pretty good idea for Joni to get Morrigan back on point. Hidden missiles trying to trap Deadpool in the corner. Great defensive assist call with Akuma there. Trying to lay on the pressure right now with the bullets. Getting a lot of chip. That's actually going to be a chip out unless they decide to X-Factor. Then True Hadoken comes out. That is going to be it for Morrigan. Dr. Doom and Vergil remain.
It's almost 30 seconds left on the Marvel clock. There has been so much exchange in this match. They have been trading one after the other. And now, I like the idea. Bring in Vergil. Let's step up the pace a little bit. We get a hit on Akuma. We aren't able to put Deadpool down. Ooh, that actually didn't combo, but it works anyways. And you're not building any meter now if you're Vergil. So this is terrible. Not only are you losing your X Factor, are you going to die, but you build no meter. So Dr. Doom is basically coming in naked.
Yeah, this is matchup bad if I've ever seen it. Manages to block the foot dive and get some bullets on the way down. 8 seconds left on the Marvel clock. That's about 20 seconds. And Dr. Doom does not have much time.
So it's not...
Could have got a lot of damage on Akuma there if they decided to go into a launch or something, but Zenpool's going to go up on match point.
I mean, technically a timeout. It's not all the way a timeout. Definitely, Zenpool could have put them away. But I understand the frustration, so this is how these matches go sometimes. If you're playing two zoning teams against each other. Wow, that was big, though. The Soul Fist, or the Soul Drain, excuse me, taking the meter away from Zenpool, so now you're down in the resource game. Oh, but trading back and actually interrupting the Astral Vision, so we reset the meter. But the life lead still going towards Joni right now. They have all the control, pushing Deadpool into the corner. The assists are getting called. I like putting the Astral Vision on here, trying to keep things tight and squared up in the corner, but actually Zenpool finds a way to escape.
Yeah, laying on the pressure right now. Astral Vision's about to run out. Zenpool, looks like Deadpool's not benefiting nearly as much from as he was in the previous match, as we did see Morrigan, the first character to die last time. This time we see Deadpool going down, and the hidden missiles are going to allow Vergil to get a confirm on Ryu here. Are we going to see a potential X-Factor to kill? Or are we going to see a snap into Akuma? I would prefer to see the latter. Actually, we're going to go into a TAC Infinite, which is even better. Get as much meter as possible, possibly kill Ryu, get Morrigan back on point. All sorts of meter to go with Astral Vision.
Get him out. Get him out of there.
Have to go into the Spiral Swords here.
Anything, yes. Smart. Protect that asset right now because it is bleeding. And we actually find the low, so that's going to be a dead Ryu. We have to be careful with the 2 meters in the tank for Akuma. No! He's dead. He's dead. Got
Tiger Knee Super here won't be able to punish because it's an aerial beam. Goes into Demon Flip,
one X
kick.
Factor too.
Trying to establish that pressure right now. Vergil manages the chicken block, the Tatsu, and doesn't go for the confirm. Doesn't have a way to convert off of the high time, but manages to get hit with the Spiral Sword. Still no confirm. That was going to lead to a kill.
Oh, come on. Come on, for real? The dive kick into the overhead? Massive opportunity for Zenpool to actually now suddenly put this game away. But another Astral Vision is going to make things difficult. I like it, using the Tatsu to contest the fireballs, trying to keep things close, but also Akuma was so little HP that if you really hold any of these sofas at this point, you're going to die. Just like that. Joni, they will tie it up 2-2. That was crazy. The overhead, the dive kick into the overhead, man. The dive kick hit. The dive kick hit.
I got a little worried when I saw that grounded fireball with Morrigan, but she is able to flight cancel. But a Tatsu at the right time could have actually put that last game into Zenpool's favor and closed out the set. Morrigan, though, popping the Astral Vision, has recovery on that, so got hit with the falling S. Gonna be a lot of damage on Morrigan here. Won't be a kill necessarily, but she will have the she won't have the bar to actually. She will die here. Sorry, excuse me. Wouldn't have hit the bar to DHC out anyways.
We gotta put some respect on that Shinku, I guess. That Shinku Hadoken kind of nasty when you DHC into it. A lot of damage left over, and this is a terrible matchup for Dr. Doom with not that much meter. I mean, there's no meter on the Zenpool side, which is the only thing going for Joni right now. But dang, that's actually pretty good movement and a little punish on the Ryu assist. So we have some opportunities being made. It's going to be about. I was about to say, when we choose the super, when do we make the decision? Because we don't want to just throw our Doom away. The missiles assist is too important. Vergil missiles can still do this.
Yeah, it looked like Joni was actually playing the long game there, just trying to take enough chip.
Oh, no.
Dr. Doom's
no. He's super
didn't
dead,
X
man.
Factor, though, could have gotten a confirm off, possibly off of X Factor dash up. But Joni has another chance with the Dark Angel that we know and love so dearly. Vergil at 40% health, though.
Oh my god, no! That was super smart, actually, but we don't get the confirm. So pretty unfortunate. That high time normal is pretty gross. If you can use it in neutral, it's not so bad. And we have I was about to say, a pretty tense situation where they're basically just staring at each other. Zenpool able to get something out of it, find the hit, put Joni away. Well done by Zenpool. That's what they do. That's what they do. So we'll see what happens. There's a lot of potential in both of these teams.
Yeah, and one thing you didn't mention that we're going to see a lot in this matchup is the Incendiary Grenade is going to be what gives Wolverine the most right. Because as I've said before, if Chris gets hit when that grenade is out, it instantly detonates, and the fire falls to the floor where it exploded. But Chris does need to get space for that to happen. Akuma gets snapped in off of the initial hit, and he's going down for one more? One bar, definitely. Fatal Claw does way too much. Oh, drop the combo, though.
So it's important to know. All right, I'm gonna roll out the red carpet over here. Sparty Defense Force. Sparty was literally just playing in a UK tournament. So Sparty is coming from the UK play environment straight to the MS swamp. So we can expect there might be a few things that go wrong. But as of now, this is what I was talking about. The Dormammu comeback potential is in full effect.
Oh, he's going to chip out Akuma here. That's a huge. Great presence of mind there.
Yeah, that was actually sick. Unfortunate drop there, but pretty smart decision. Chris all by themselves now. This is going to be extremely tough. Oh, man. How does Chris ever catch Dormammu here?
Oh, and he's got Big Bang set up as well. I mean, Chris is going to go down here because of, Punch Super after the Chaotic Flame.
God, that super sucks.
Chris has a chance. However, Dormammu does have 3 red built up in the back. He can just, he's going to eat a standing medium. But as I was saying, I like the use of building up the 3 red there. Spartan Throne having the presence of mind to build the Big Bang with Dormammu. To have a quick option against Chris, possibly erasing the Magnum. I don't know exactly how that projectile interaction goes, but getting the instant overhead at the 99-second mark, like I said, Wolverine has to get the hit on the 99-second mark. Can't allow Chris to get that space. Snapping in, gets the same mix-up, Rising Fang. Lethal dosage, this is going to be it. I believe that Spartan Throne will not drop it this time. We do see the Fatal Claw. Akuma goes down.
This is brutal, man. This is sort of the problem with Living Legends team. This is the only reason why I call it a quote-unquote bad team. You know, same thing with Sparty, right? You have one assist that kind of ties both these teams together really, really tightly. And then once you lose that assist, it becomes about the player and what they've optimized and what they're capable of. Stuff like this is fantastic. We actually get a hit at the end, so it's all worth it. This is all fine. Great job from Living Legend. We actually get the hit here, and we have something started. Wolverine, yes, we can easily dispatch this character. Pretty much defenseless on incoming. So now, just like that, oh no. That's so unfortunate. No way. That is so unfortunate. That is a brutal input error from Living Legend.
Yeah, Iron Fist is going to have that incoming now. Gets the hit with the up kicks, but won't be able to get the confirm. Doesn't go into the Rising Fang. Gets his neck broken instead. Chris says, you're not going to have a chance to have Netflix series like, or sorry, a Disney Plus series like Daredevil did.
Nah, they not bringing him back, bro.
Definitely not. But we're going to be going into the satellite
I'm
laser
not gonna
here.
be here.
The Disney satellite nuke is coming down. He said, Resident Evil Ash.
Did you get an OTG there? After the super, the level 3, I saw him go for it. That's crazy. If you can actually
pretty sure
link
you
that.
do.
Nice. Well, good job by Living Legend. He survives, and we get one on the board. So now, where Sparty got the hit, we actually get a Living Legend win, and we lost the Akuma. And he's like, Kinder Party, shut up, bro. My team does not suck. It doesn't matter if I lose my assist. I'm still godlike. Dormammu tries to get out and actually ends up falling into a worse combo. We use the X Factor, which I think is a great idea because now we preserve our meter, which is very important in this matchup. We should be able to handle Wolverine pretty easily here. Wow, he just gets killed. And just like that, it's only Iron Fist left. And this is... What? What?
Oh! Unblockable setup with the Incendiary Grenade. Love to see it.
Yo. Airborne? Hello? How crazy was that setup? Excuse me? Oh, he drops it.
Oh, but Iron Fist has a chance now. Oh,
Yo.
but it's thrown.
Is that a plane?
Presence of 9 there from Living Legend. Comes back with a perfect. I gotta say, I'm loving how both these players are approaching the matchups. They are very aware of the biggest threats on each other's teams. We've seen Spartan Throne abiding by the game plan, snapping in Akuma every time. Living Legend obviously showing if he gets the initial hit, he's going to snap in Dormammu. And they are popping X Factor if they need to. Chris does manage to find the space. Once again, machine gun set up with the mine. Flamethrower, no incendiary grenade just yet. Here it comes. But Wolverine is way past it as Iron Fist ends up trading with Chris. Snapping in the Dormammu once again. Sorry, the Akuma once again. Gets the hit off of the Berserker slash into Berserker charge. X Factoring this time, making sure that Akuma will die because he will not have the meter to kill. Ooh, heavy Tornado Claw, make sure he matches. It's fun to see it.
You like that decision to take out Akuma there? Use the X Factor?
100%. Spartan Throne is clearly staying by his game plan. If it bites him in the ass, we'll see it here. But, hey, I love to see a player that sticks to their game plan.
And now Chris is pretty much, you know, a straightforward character as it comes. Even with X Factor and plenty of meter, there's really not a ton that Chris can do to make this spicy. So it's going to be up to Living Legend to find hits, find weird throws, and punishes. Just doing this is not going to lead to much. Wow, he actually drill claws into it, so does him a favor.
Dormammu comes in here, though. This matchup is interesting because Dormammu...
Yo.
Okay.
Respect.
Here comes the fun super. No, we're not. We're just going to
Prepared gamers, bro. Prepared gamers. Prepared gamers.
Throw off that time.
This is such a sick game. This is such a sick game. This is so good.
I think it's the longest throw break chain I've seen in years.
Non-Hulk players, bro.
Spartan Throne says in chat in all caps, I knew the Mash Fest was coming. I'm the best Masher. I think that's why he plays Wolverine.
You gotta be careful matching with Wolverine though.
Right.
Because you get the Swiss cheese, man. So that's a practice match. That's a gentleman's match. Well done. Well done for the man across the pond. Sparty gets the win. It's 2-2 now. That was hilarious. Back to control. This is what we want from Chris. We want zoning. We want to stack damage on the board. Make this character struggle. He doesn't have just a full screen, you know, like Shuma, Plasma Beam, whatever. He can't just call it and go. He needs to make something happen by jumping around a little bit. And if you do exactly this, we're gonna see a heart attack. We all knew that heart attack was coming, right?
Absolutely. I would have hoped to see Living Legend possibly set up another Magnum or something to try to get a even cleaner punish on Dormammu, get a lot more damage, possibly X Factor, kill the threat. Wolverine come in with very little health.
Oh,
but Dormammu's got that space cleared right now against Chris. Magnum is going to beat Dark Matter. Every time Dark Matter only has one projectile point, and we know Magnum has a ton. Ooh, nice trade there. Volcano versus Magnum. That's actually working in Dormammu's favor. A little more damage, but he's not going to live for very long unless he whiffs the Magnum. Goes into Grenade Super. Iron Fist actually manages to live because, unfortunately, Living Legend canceled a little too early. Gets the Punch Super into Berserker Charge. Cancels a little too early. That latency is showing. Chris's X Factor is about to run out. Wolverine is back on point. Raw tags back into Iron Fist once again. This time he won't be able to X Factor cancel to mess it up. We'll get the Magnum confirmed afterwards. Iron Fist lost almost 60% of his health there. Channeling his chi right now, possibly trying to find another way out. Don't know which color of the rainbow is going to allow him to get in, but unfortunately, he's just going to be taking more damage. Runs into the grenade. It wasn't incendiary, so it did a lot of damage. Tried to parry it, but didn't have the health necessarily to parry the Magnum. Wolverine comes down with the Drill Claw, gets hit by the incendiary grenade, and that's exactly what we were talking about with the problem with this matchup.
Wait a minute, though. Oh, not only do we get a drop.
Oh,
no. No. That is so unfortunate for Spartan. Because not only do we get a drop, which should have been a disaster situation for Living Legend, now we have a massive throw from the hard tag. Dormammu had all the potential in the world to make that pretty obnoxious. And instead, oh, he's alive. What?
Oh, no weapon extra.
Good try. Good try, Sparty. I know that's tough, baby. I know that's tough. But coming up next, we're going to see another Shuma-Gorath point this time. Well, we've seen another Shuma point today, too. Yeah, and another Dormammu. And another Dormammu. This time, B-Man's going to go with the sweat team. So we see B-Man play Nemesis in the past, mix it up, Phoenix Wright, etc. But this is the dual Kevin. Does know how to play this team and can be pretty sweaty with it. So I like it when I see B-Man bring this out. I like to see B-Man, you know, do the hardest.
I really like to see B-Man blocking or going for the overhead on defense there, but Shuma does have a five frame low with that crouching medium that is 2-hit. Is very impressive. And manages to get the standing jab confirmed on Dante here. This is going to be a lot of damage, probably killing for just the 2 bars. Don't even necessarily need to set it up Stalking Flare, though I imagine we will see it just to try to lock Hawkeye down.
Yeah, hardest difficulty B-Man team getting beat up right now. But that's okay, because this is just how this happens with Salut's team sometimes. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. This is what I broke this mix-up down on Twitter, by the way, and it's disgusting. So just go ahead and trust me on it. I went frame by frame on YouTube. It's on my Twitch. It's on my Twitter. I'll have it on YouTube soon. Don't worry, because trying to figure it out live is a nightmare. And this is B-Man's hardest difficulty team. I believe we're absolutely gonna get away. Nope. Never mind. Unfortunately, he's gonna just get hit.
Speaking of Twitter, you can follow Kinder Party at Great Kingini. You'll see it again in between the matches, but that's where you can find that frame-by-frame breakdown. As Dormammu is trying to set up this win condition right now with the Flame Carpet. Going into the forward heavy, love to see it. Stall long enough for the Dark Hole to get confirmed. Dante's going to take a lot of damage here. Going to go down once again. We're going to see the setup. Or the filthy TCG players like to call it the win condition.
This is the problem with Dormammu teams now. You see it with JasonKido also, right? This is another variant here, the hard tag variant. So there's a couple of setups that Salut likes to go for. We do see the teleport mix up, but we also see when Shuma's healthy and the team is healthy, that all in one sequence. You get the Stalking Flare, you get the Flame Carpet, you get the Meteors, you get the hard tag back into Shuma and the Dark Hole, and the whole thing is a stream. And it confirms at any point if you get caught mashing or if you slip a button, anything like that, it all confirms. And that is what is so obnoxious to deal with these Dormammu setups these days. They are airtight. You're just holding shit for 10 seconds, it feels like.
I really like the switch to Haggar here. B-Man trying to have more things to keep Shuma in check while he's trying to get those mix-ups. So Lariat will definitely be the best option for that with Haggar. Trying to close the gap right now with triple arrow and jam session, but Shuma is going to have the lockdown again. Gets the instant overhead saying that you can't Lariat if you're in block stun, buddy. This is definitely going to be a dead Haggar, as we're going to see some fully optimal combos here. Don't have to worry about snapping or anything.
No, don't. That's you play the weird character, you put in the time, you do the work, you get the rewards. And that optimal damage that Shuma brings to a team setup is devastating. And Haggar's gone just like that. We have 3 meters on deck for Dante though. We can still make things happen.
All right, we're seeing the raw tag into Hawkeye here. This is actually not too great of a matchup for Shuma-Gorath. He has a large issue with the fast zoning, as I like to call it, with Hawkeye. Going into the scatter shot into Gimlet. Trying to lock down, jam session, trying to wall him out. Gets hit by the pin cushion though. Aerial Mystic Smash coming in from the top ropes all the way from downtown. It's going to be it for Hawkeye, provided Salute finishes this combo.
This is a train. He's literally just running through. There's nothing that B-Man can do to slow the momentum down right now. Dante has to escape and get hits almost immediately, but we do have 5 meters, so if we do get it, it's possible. The X Factor's been popped, so the timer's officially started. Okay, classic. Canceling the Helm Breaker into the hammer. Getting a beautiful confirm. So this is going to be a fast kill on Dormammu. Snaps in Rocket Raccoon. Really?
Love
and
to
the
see
carrots?
it.
Let's go. That was sick. That was sick. B-Man making it happen. Okay, so now Shuma-Gorath. That's it. What's the mix? We don't get the hit. We're back to neutral. Shuma just pops X Factor. We actually get the hit on the drive, but no follow-up. Oh, B-Man, baby. That is so unfortunate.
Player 1 wins.
Yo. Someone earlier was subbing and asking for Nemesis. Well, you're about to get it. Hey, Laser Dude. Thank you for the resub. 19 months on a 16-month streak. It's good to have you. And this is our second time seeing Zenpool as well, but we just start off with a raw S. First, we have success, but lucky for Zenpool, they actually fall out.
Shout outs to Laser Dude 17 subscribing with the tier 1. Shout outs to Kinder Party. Got to be one of my favorite genders.
I have to agree. I have to agree with that one. Yeah, you got a good point there.
All right, we're going to see some wonderful Giants of Science synergy here as we're seeing Hyper Sentinel force into the Gamma Tsunami to hold them in place and get the full extension. Hulk going to be having to deal with Ryu. Hits him with a cross-up jump as Zenpool was ducking, so it didn't matter if he was holding left or right.
That always feels so. Oh, Zenpool fighting back with the uppercut, and we get the. Hold on, wait. We get the bread and butter confirmed on Hulk. That's. I'm pretty sure that's the guide combo. Let's go. Well done. That's a dead Hulk. We do spin X. Can we get a Dingin mode? Can we get a Dingin mode for Papa? For Papa KP? I know it sucks. Don't need it. End up vaporizing the character. 2 bars, just like that. 1 throw into 2 Super Sentinels is dead. Now it's just Nemesis. That's such a basic mix-up.
That's one thing you gotta love about the more seasoned veteran players is one thing that'll always open up players. Actually, no, he's not. Oh, Demon Palm will chip him out though. Didn't have the chance to X Factor. But like I was saying, one thing that you will always see open up a lot of seasoned veteran players is just staying in front. Everyone kind of gets the mix-ups just in their muscle memory, and you know, just sitting there waiting to see what the opponent will do if they get hit or not. All just sitting in front of them, it gets a lot more done than you would expect.
Corner space is really, really important in this game. It's no secret if you watch a lot of Marvel vs. Capcom 3. But definitely if you play Marvel 3, you know how, I mean, almost claustrophobic it feels sometimes fighting for that screen space. And if you have a mid-screen mix-up and you can kind of keep it meaty and just stay in front, by all means, you know, you want to keep that screen control if you can. But right now, speaking of screen control, Zenpool has totally cooked the neutral out of Nemesis. That's an easy 1-bar kill on the character and a setup on Hulk. Thank you, Mr. Dark Eyes. 26 months. 26 months. That is fantastic. Thank you so much for the love on the TNS channel.
And just to deal with the Hyper Sentinel force, doing super jump guns. Gets the bolo, though. Sentinel is about to get wrapped up like a... I was going to make a cowboy reference, but it's escaping me right now. Zenpool is going to get the kill on Sentinel with the guns. Volk is going to be coming in with level 3 X Factor. No speed boost for him, unfortunately. He does have the Gamma Tsunami here. Won't get the punish. Will stay safe, though, because Gamma Tsunami is actually very safe on block. Goes into the Gamma Tsunami. Will get both characters. Unfortunately, he's not in range for the Gamma Charge, though.
That was scary. Oh, hard read. Oh, he's slicky. How often do we see someone actually get through the armor there? That's pretty rare, right?
Yeah, it definitely helped with Deadpool actually going very low to the ground with the slide and then going into the launcher, because the standing heavy does start at the top and then comes down. So he had a larger window than usual. Zenpool going up on match point 2-0 right now against the Giants of Science with JDog.
Giants of Science, man. That's such a cute, clever name. But right now, they are looking small in the presence of Zenpool, because Zenpool is doing exactly what they need to do, which is controlling this neutral against Nemesis, and a nice punish on the Hulk assist there. Is going to go ahead and put 20% or so on the board of Red Life and the OTG, so we're keeping this combo going. Wow, nicely done. Nicely done in the Deadpool versus Nemesis neutral. It's just such a strange matchup.
I'll hit him with the jump medium, hit both characters. Unfortunately, no confirm there. There it looked like a moment of hesitation going into the Gamma Quake, trying to set up something on Deadpool. Gets the air throw. It'd be X-Factoring here. I'm not entirely sure about that. I think JDog could have honestly got the kill, but I think he wanted something a little more guaranteed, just to try to get some momentum. Goes for the cross-up with the Gamma anti-air Gamma Charge. Unfortunately, drops the combo. Ryu coming down with the Shinku Hadoken, raining down the Searchlight. And gets the air throw. Gonna get confirmed this time. Won't need the X Factor. We'll be able to kill with 1 bar. Oh, sorry. What am I saying? I forget every time the 2-hit Gamma Tsunami or Gamma Wave extension.
Okay, Kuma trying to make something happen here, but oh boy, he does not want to get hit by Hulk. That's dead, right? Yeah, he's super dead. 3 meters. It's Nemesis. Oh, I didn't even need it. Yeah, loot the second one. Dead character, so we get on the board, JDog, and we have that kind of knockout potential in the team where if we get some hits rolling, we haven't really got the Nemesis going since the first Happy Birthday. That didn't lead to anything in the first game, but man, that's unfortunate that we actually immediately are probably going to lose him again. Has not been able to get much going. It's going to be up to Hulk Sentinel once again.
Hulk is going to be coming in against Ryu, actually swapping back to the Deadpool for the favorable matchup. Gets hit with the quick work into the extension with Tatsu. Going to be a lot of damage here. Won't have the meter, unfortunately, to swap into Sentinel.
Wow.
Air throw.
It was a strange sequence there, but it actually ends up finding another hit for Zenpool. So now we're going to lose the Hulk. Oh, yeah, X-Factor's there for it. I mean, Sentinel does have X-Factor in the tank, and we have 3 bars. That just barely misses. Yo, what?
Oh, gets hit once again.
It's getting weird. This is getting weird, baby.
Shout out to GC Yoshi.
Make it weird. Ryu is pretty helpless on incoming. Oh, how did he get to the other side? Nicely done by Zenpool. And we get the actual the wall bounce combo. That's going to end up doing it. Super. Zenpool moving on. That's winners, right? So I'm not surprised if Zenpool is starting to cruise in toward top 8. Let me check my bracket here. Okay, no way. Is this the squads?
Yep. I actually played like almost 45 matches against Luna last night, playing this exact team with that horizontal Gamma Charge assist. B-Blue rocking the Doctor Strange Dante, honestly one of my favorite shells in the game.
Another Deadpool, man. Another Deadpool.
Tackle coming out, gonna have that punish, but not gonna pop the X Factor there. I respect that. Try to save it for Doctor Strange. Jam session coming out. Deadpool clearing the space at the moment. Gets hit with the low, but Luna is not, unfortunately, able to get the confirm. Tries to go for multiple mix-ups. B-Blue manages to block in time, get the overhead with the Xbox Live on Nova. Not confirming with the Bolo. Shout out to Ninja Emperor with the subscription as Deadpool subscribes to Nova's death. Hulk coming in, gets hit with the jam session, no confirm. And Deadpool's going to be trying to clear some space right now. Leno pops X Factor with Hulk right now, trying to apply some pressure in the corner. And we're going to be backing it off right now. Going into the guns, just to try to clear space. Definitely don't want to DHC there, as Doctor Strange's super is punishable. Would have to burn all the way through to Dante in order to make it safe. Tries to get a punish. Looked like it might have been a bolo attempt, but we just saw a jump, jab, jab. Deadpool dies there to the Gamma Tsunami. Doctor Strange coming in, manages to block the mix-up. Doctor Strange manages to get out, gets the Bolt to Ball tag. First hit into the spell of Vashani. X-Factor is going to be taking out Hulk here. And Hulk goes down. Akuma on incoming, having to deal with Jam Session and Eye of Agamotto. Going to be applying that pressure. Love the heavy teleport there into the overhead. Luna was not ready for it on the Parsec connection. B-Blue takes game 1. Going back, and we're going to see the Nova Dr. Doom Ami, the Luna patented specialty, but we're actually seeing hidden missiles here instead of Plasma Beam. I think I like this with just the fact that Deadpool does not have piercing projectiles with the bullets, so Nova can essentially act as a meat shield to try to get Dr. Doom developed on screen, set up those missiles, try to get a little pressure, and then eventually get into the Cold Star as the missiles are coming down, locking down Deadpool. Gets the hit on Doctor Strange. Deadpool lays the fruit on the ground, no confirm off of the Cold Star from the Dolphin Kick. Just trying to set up the screen right now. Deadpool getting to the confirm. Goes into the quick work, teleport cancel. Or teleport will detonate. So B-Blue needs to be mindful of that, but Nova will go down for only 1 bar, trying to set up the incoming right now with the Jam Session. Dr. Doom clearing the space right now with the Photon shot. Gets hit by the upward guns. Cold Star called. Actually hits Dante, getting a lot of damage there going into the Photon array. And Deadpool's trying to trade with the Amaterasu. Oh, love the confirm. Had the presence of mind there. The Photon array was going to connect. Popped the X-Factor as soon as he saw the first hit. Flights, blinks over, gets the confirm. Doctor Strange on incoming. And we're going to see the Team Super follow my lead. Doctor Strange right now gets hit. And we actually did see a trade there. Doctor Strange jumped up for the hit, but the lightning did come down. Doctor Strange gets put in the hard knockdown state. Dr. Doom gets the confirm and ends up with 2 bars again. Dante has to block this mix-up. Double Jump's not going to save you from this side switch, buddy. Oh, could have actually got the throw there, but already committed to the medium. Doesn't matter. Luna gets the overhead. B-Blue is going to go down. And Luna ties up the score. And that confirm off the Photon array completely gave Luna all the momentum he needed to actually clutch up and tie the score right there. Gets the hit. Unfortunately, was not ready. I think he's more prepared with the Plasma Beam assist there, but forgot that he was running missiles. Muscle memory got the best of him. Snaps in Dante, though. Gets the hit with the Cold Star lockdown. Going into the heavy loops. And we're going to be going into Super here as we go into the human rocket punch to try to keep him as low to the ground so Sphere Flame gets as much damage as possible. Dante goes down. Doctor Strange coming in right now. Has to deal with the Cold Star mix-up. Side switch.
That was layered. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Hannah came home. You know, so I had to go say, hey, what's up? Make sure she's settling okay and that the dog was not chewing up anything he wasn't supposed to be doing. Just like Tennessee Luna is chewing up this matchup. This is the much better team, right? This is the team that I associate him with, the Nova Doom Amy, so happy to see him representing. And actually, no, I was about to say, how do you finish this here? You can't get an OTG there, so no kill on Doctor Strange. He gets away. And the hard tags into Deadpool. That was a cute little setup.
Yeah, definitely did the palm there to push the eye out and then immediately canceled in the planes of the full team. That's the high or lowest recovery option that Doctor Strange has to get the hard tag set up for Deadpool. Manages to get the hit on Nova, as unfortunately the Cold Star was just out of reach, so Nova was in recovery. And great Bolts call there to get some damage on Dr. Doom. Nova taking some chip damage, but Deadpool gets hit by the Dolphin Kick in the back of his head. Doctor Strange coming back in. And
no, he didn't, dude.
Medium gravimetric pulse.
That's an
medium gravimetric pulse. Very underrated anti-air.
Exactly. There you go. I was about to say, that's an underutilized tool in general, right? The L and the M gravimetric. Come on. Okay. Yeah, no way that converts. That would have been crazy. The hidden missile is kind of awkward over there. Oh, gets it out. The hidden missile. That's like a combo breaker, right? That's the advantage of hidden missiles. It's often compared to something like a jam session, but has a little bit of extra power in it. Thank you, Birdie Birds, for 2 years, 24 months. Love to see
like
that
disjoining
double
his point character in the assist. Sorry to interrupt you. Spell of Vashani always tracks the point character, so making sure that he had that separation between him and his assist allowed him to stay safe. But Dr. Doom is actually going to eat it this time as they're on top of each other. However, Doctor Strange already committed to the X Factor, so it will be punishable.
2 meters and X Factor, but we killed Doctor Strange, so it's just Dante left. Blue can still do this. Nice blocks from B-Blue and the punish, but he falls out. Weird Dante stuff, man. Pretty unfortunate. Oh, he actually goes for a teleport there, but he doesn't get the hit. Now we find it. Okay, one mix up. Dr. Doom is pretty much half health, and we don't have the second meter on deck for the nonsense. So Blue's in a decent spot here. We have a lot of red light. Devil Trigger could go a long way here. Do we want to set it up yet? Wants to hang on to the level 3. Not a bad option. Now we go for it. Okay, so we got a lot of red light that's about to come back. And we get a few new tools in the matchup that are going to be really annoying for Dr. Doom, who's almost built that second meter, but is going to die before they get to use it. Very nicely done. Blue has a real chance at bringing us back now.
Oh, but he got it. He has to be very careful about the teleport. One thing that 3 years of Marvel Infinite taught me was that Dante's teleport is almost not punishable in that game, but it is very punishable in this game. Amaterasu was able to get the air throw there, and trying to chip out right now with the Okami Shuffle actually hits B-Blue out of the... I think he tried to go for lightning there, and Luna takes it 3-1.
The Dorm Shuma, which seems to be the TNS special at this point, versus Mr. Texas Showdown champion, JasonKido. Another Dormammu player.
All right, and Haggar tries to close the gap right now. Spiral actually playing Dante on point right now, trying to just maintain the neutral. He's aware. They are aware of Shuma's issues, with this matchup specifically, and Mr. Gray will allow Spiral to get a little more neutral control as well with Dante, possibly get some teleport mix-ups. But right now, that pipe is dictating the pace of the match, and there comes the Lariat. Great trade. And that's going to hit for Dante.
This is what Jason does. Jason just boxes you in, squeezes the space around you over. Oh, what?
Oh.
They
I think
had
that was supposed to be Hammer.
Right, yeah. That was a great sequence from Spiral to get out of there, but unfortunately not able to get the confirm. But this is a big loss for Jason now, losing the Dormammu, because Mag's Hags is definitely still a shell, but Dormammu is what makes everything really spicy. It doesn't matter. You just teleport in and get layered on, though.
That mix-up is really strong, which is part of the reason what makes Dormammu Shuma so powerful, but you always need to be very cognizant of doing the medium teleport in the corner in the case that the opponent, someone strong on defense like JasonKido, will block it. You will be cornered against the Haggar. The risk-reward there is not going to be in your favor.
Larry pretty much covers everything in that space, so unfortunate that Spiral kind of hands over the keys there for a moment and ends up handing over the first game, and JasonKido with an ambitious just stand light, able to chase down Dante and find a bread and butter hit right off the start. Should be a dead character with just a couple of meters.
Yeah, one thing that's you always have to be mindful of as a Dante player is part of the reason why he's not great at the 99-second mark is just the fact that he has very slow normals. The standing light, I think, is, what, 7 or 8 frames? It's like basically as slow as Dormammu at that point, and Haggar can just throw out a jab and, close the gap, get the confirm off the hoodlum launcher, call it a day for very minimal resource input.
That is sort of the perceived weakness of Dante, right? They're just slow. The buttons are slow, the specials have startup, everything has startup. Yes, you have, once you get space, you have all the options in the world, but Jason has taken that one opportunity and ran it all the way down to a now confirm on Shuma-Gorath, which potentially could be a dead Shuma-Gorath, and if so, just 2-0, just like that. So we had that one sequence go bad for Dante at the very start, and basically Spiral didn't get to play for the rest of the time.
I'm going to be honest, I think playing Shuma here on point would actually do more favor than Dante for the most part, just because having access to that jam session. would be a lot more helpful in this matchup, trying to
see.
maintain the space, wall off Haggar, and Shuma try to set up stuff with Mystic Stare and Mystic Ray. But at the moment, looks like Spiral has things back under control with Dante point. Trying to apply that pressure right now to Dormammu, but you have to respect the Lariat assist. Have to.
Great conversion too. If we choose to spin Gravity Squeeze, which I imagine we will, it's gonna be a rough moment now. Dormammu's coming in and has to hold this mix-up, which is gonna be pretty deep. Oh, he gets out, but then the throw is right there, so Spiral's still gonna be in jeopardy. We actually choose to use the X Factor, so with the assist extensions, yeah, that will build it. Love that, don't you? The optimization combo.
I love spell charge combos. They make me so happy.
Oh,
all right. Might see a Papa Squid come out. Shout out to Angelic.
Ray. Like that. Quick kill. We still have 4 meters on deck. No X Factor for our opponent. We have them in the corner. Let's try to keep them there. Dormammu's trying to get out. No. Okay. Confirming that. Come on.
Always got to be mindful of the disruptor assist if you ever make someone block or get hit at super jump height, especially a teleport character like Dormammu. Shockwave into the stalking flare. Unfortunately, I don't think that worked out the way that JasonKido wanted, but managed to get Magneto back on point, unscathed, and Shuma ends up eating a magnetic glass, and JasonKido calls it a day as he moves on into, I believe that is top 8 winners.